Shalom. First of all, I think of all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Hashai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth. Faithfully fear the sea, feeding the sheep, and to you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. And today's lesson, we're going to go into really, it's actually a conversation that I just got off the phone with a Jake that I've known for many years. And he seemed to be trapped, mentally, I know, as well as physically, okay, in Esau's grasp. And, we're going to go through the scriptures because, sometimes you testify, and it's not always caught on camera and it's not always recorded. You speaking to someone that knows that they're Hebrew Israelite, even have the ability to quote a couple of scriptures, not to the level that you see the men here at Great Millstone and likewise brothers are doing, but they're aware, okay, of certain texts that is in relation to Yahshua, so-called blacks and Americans and Latino, but they're caught in this snare that Esau has placed for them, not understanding that the snare that Esau has placed for them is actually a snare that the Lord Yahweh has given Esau to put them in. In other words, they're being tried. Okay, this is Second Corinthians 4 and Psalm verse 3, and it reads, "But if our gospel be hid, it is said to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine upon them. For we preach not of ourselves, but Yahweh Mashiach, the Lord, and ourselves, your servant, for Hamashiach's sake." And a lot of time when you talk to them, they think it's just some type of, conversation in which you somehow know a couple of scriptures, or as if you're bringing your interpretation, trying to get them to turn to the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Now, we're set up to edify the sheeps, okay, feed the sheeps, okay, the hopefully lack of Yasharala, and also to warn the two-thirds of our people, those who continuously, attach themselves to the ways of Great Babylon America, and also to let these other heathen nations know, and especially Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, know that you're all going into slavery, and we've got rulership next. But our people are so drawn into this low state, this low-minded mentality, of which when Esau give them a little and threaten to take it away, they literally start to fall to pieces. And you try to comfort them, to letting them know that, hey, you know who we are, right? You're aware of that. It's all going to be good. Trust in Yahweh by Shemi Ashai. Because this system that we live in right now, the everyday life that you walk in right now, is about to transform. And for many, it's going to be a complete and utter nightmare never seen before. And for others, it's going to be a new experience, but they will get through it. Lord willing, those of us in this circle, okay, of truth will be those people who will get through it, okay? Let's go into the book of Luke, chapter 12, and starting with verse 32, because there are those and you see this all the time, where you have these guys that challenge the camps. They come up there with their own, knowledge. They assume that we're speaking about us, that we're just out there trying to manipulate everybody out there that walk past us, or, because we have a Bible in our hand and, we're reading scriptures, and they think that this is our interpretation. It's not our interpretation. Many brothers can come out and tell you, including myself, we all had different aspiration in life and all had different parts of life that we were on. But little did we know is that the Lord had plans for us already. So here we are. And there's no regrets. Okay, this is Luke 12 and Psalm verse 32. It says, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell that you have and give alms. Provide yourself bags which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupted. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So he's trapped in one of Esau's agency, an agency that I was also in, or a um, department, one of Esau's many departments of such and such that he works for. And he is at that pinnacle point where he can get his retirement. But there's a situation that he's in that threatens that. And while Esau them know that he is not guilty of the situation, they're going to give him hell anyways. Now let them know that this is the Lord. Now this is several times you've contacted me, and I've gone to the scriptures with you. Really, what else am I going to go into you with? I'm letting you know your experience that you're going through. The Lord is actually putting that on you. The Lord is using these people to put that tribulation on you, but He's put the Spirit in you to contact. Hopefully, I'm one of the Lord's servants, okay, doing the work without any guile, to contact me who you were close with. It ain't like you just walking past a camp. You're actually dealing with a camp. Someone that you know who's telling you, going through the scriptures, not coming from my own mouth. I'm telling you my experience or what I had to walk away from. Okay. And the Lord took care of me. So He can do the same thing for you. He has said that He will do it. Sell that you have and give alms, provide yourself by which wax not old, a treasure in the heavens that faileth not, where no thief approacheth, neither moth corrupted. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. You're not going to retire. You also bow down and took that juice. And let's say if you was to even become or be successful in whatever you're trying to get yourself out of. Let's say the Lord allows it. He can allow that juice now to take action. Or allow Esau them to put you in a situation where you are guaranteed death. So all of that energy and spirit and the way you serve Esau, you can serve the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, with that same zeal and that same zest. So he doesn't get it. He doesn't believe we're at the end of Esau's rulership and that it's not going to matter. I actually went into him with the book of Isaiah, and I'll actually bring that out. It wasn't going to bring it out, but I went to the book of Isaiah 3:1, and it's one of those things that one of my favorite precepts I like to bring out, because it says, "For behold, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, doth take away from Jerusalem and Judah the stay and the staff and the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water, the mighty man and the man of war, the judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient, the captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning anticiper and eloquent orator." Okay? He takes away everything that we had, because we have judgment that's going to be coming to us. We were given the laws. The judgment is going to start with the house of Israel, also called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino. So at some point in time, no matter what you have worked for, what you treasure, what you think you have accomplished, which is visually appealing to all the people out there in the world. Oh, you have a nice house. Oh, you have a nice car or nice cars. Or you got great credit. Or you look like you're so successful. I'm so proud of you, boy. All this other craziness, and everybody, blowing smoke up your ass. That doesn't matter, man. We're going into a time like no other. And not many of us are going to come out on the other side. Not in this life. Okay? So you want to be one of the few that's going to come out. So screw what they have, what they're coming out to you, man. You don't fear them. But again, we know the walk of man is who? Is determined by the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. Let's go into 1 John 2 and verse 15, and it reads, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him." If you love your career and you can't give it up, you feel ashamed, it's going to be on you from people what they're going to say. Oh, man, you were so close to retirement. You walk away from that. Oh, what are you doing on the street corner? Man, there was a bunch of cult. Those niggas are cults. You're a loser, man. Why did you do that? So apparently the world can influence you through you think them looking down and scorning you. And this, when you get into this, you're going to be scorned, ridiculed. People are going to look down on you and go, "What the hell happened to you?" But I guess they don't understand, and they never will. It says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life." See, pride to be acknowledged that you accomplish. We're prisoners, man. The fact that we actually are still alive is in itself a feat. Only the Lord Yahweh Shai could have given us that blessing. It's not of the Father, but it's of the world. Okay, because only the world concerned with that stuff at this stage right now. Let's go to the book of Proverbs 27:1. It reads, "Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth." Don't think about retirement. What makes you think you're going to retire? Hmm? Let's say even if you retire, you took that juice. Now that juice could be working. So the Lord may actually say, "Okay, I'll hold Esau's hands back, let Esau dismiss the case, and you go through and you finish up and you get your retirement." But remember how you allowed him to put that syringe in your body and inject you with that juice? Let me let that juice work for you. Remember how you've been eating all that crustacean and all those abominable food? Let's let those viruses and bacteria start to take hold of you. So you see, you lose your life. You try to gain your life and things in the world, but then you lose your life in the end. Okay, when we go into the book of Habakkuk 2 and start verse 2, it says, "And the Lord answered me, Lord Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that read it." I'm just like you, man. Look just like you. Same color, same situation in this world. Okay, behind enemy line, experience decades of oppression, tribulations. Okay, so I'm telling you, you can get the examples. We see everything written in the scriptures. We read the headlines as a watchman. We watch what the moves that this man is making, and we are given warning. We blow the trumpet. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith." And that's all we live by is faith. Okay? Faith that what we're doing is the right thing. It pleases the Most High Yahweh Shai, who controls both the left and the right side, the evil and the good. And that he'll be pleased enough to get us through anything that's thrown at us. So what the hell are you worried about, man? Let's close up with the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Star Wars 13, it reads, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, power, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." And one of the things I brought up to him was that, book of Ecclesiasticus talk about that a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. Okay, it's a portion. Basically, if you're an evil man, you're given an evil woman. If you're a godly man, the Lord will bless you with a godly woman. Now, obviously, his trouble is coming from an evil woman that is accusing him of something, which right now is have him in this tribulation that he's in. And because he was a wicked man. But now you have to come to that time of repentance. Our duty is to serve Yahweh Shai, not Esau. So stop worrying about it. So I just wanted to bring that out because after having that conversation, and of course I'm not going to divulge what went on with the conversation, but this is the situation you see Jake is in, caught in between the line. You're hearing the prophecies, you're hearing the prophets speaking to you, warning you, giving you all of the words from the book. And yet still Jake still is considering the world of Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, which is not going to profit any Hebrew Israelite. It's just that simple. This is not our kingdom. This is not our place of rest. So no matter how much you desire the world of Esau, you're not going to get it. So, Lord willing, the hopefully lack was satisfied. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, by Shema Shai, by Shema Kakatash. Double honor said, teachers, I listen to parts of great most soon, likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.